Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, I'm not at my table. I'm at my other table, deeper in the man cave, so the camera's so far away that my blind eyes can't see if my head's in it or not, and I don't really care to check. We have an alternative alcohol beverage. We have Nickel Brook Gluten-Free. Nickel Brook Gluten-Free, which has nutritional information on the back.
Wow. Nutritional facts on the back of a beer. Oh look, there's calcium. If I drink 50 of these, I get all my calcium.
Is a alcohol beverage made with spring water, sorghum, pear juice, demerara, sugar, and hops. It is 5.8% alcohol. It's made by Nickel Brook, the Better Bitters people in Burlington, Ontario. Gluten-free, as I've already said. 473 milliliters, 5.8% alcohol. I don't know if they're considering this a beer or not. They call it an alcoholic beverage at the bottom. However, on the back it is, Nickel Brook has created this alcoholic beverage for people who care about what they drink. Our gluten-free beverage has the flavors that any beer lover will enjoy. Discover for yourself the satisfying and thirst-quenching flavors of Ontario's finest beer alternative. A penny for your thoughts, a nickel for your thirst. Cheers. That doesn't really help me to know whether or not they're thinking this as a beer. They call it a beer alternative. Also that beer drinkers will love it. So it just sounds to me like a gluten-free beer, but that they're trying to sell it as something else. However, it is made out of pear juice. So we're done rambling. Let's just see what it's like. I got this beer alternative all over myself. Also, I got it on my very age-appropriate Family Guy sleep pants.
You guys hear that?
When it first poured, it had quite the sound to it. By the time I got to the camera, it was not nearly as loud. It's a yellowish color, very brassy. The head's already gone. Lots of carbonation in there. Kind of has an orange hue to it. It doesn't smell good. Now it says it's made out of pear juice, so I figured it might have a slight cidery scent to it. It really doesn't. It just smells rancid, really. There's some hops on there, which were the last ingredient in there, so I'm actually surprised it's the first thing I can smell. Really, other than the hops, you're just getting this weird, dirty sensation that I feel bad for the people that brewed this, because while the wort was nice and hot and everything, this probably smelled horrendous. It's new by Nickel Brook. It might taste better, but maybe there's a slight hint of pear in there. But if there is, I'd say it's like the Asian golden pear, what's this disgustingly smelling thing taste like? very harsh. Can't even say it's crisp, it's past that, it's to the harsh stage. Very bitter hoppiness to the end. Past the Imperial IPA stage to something I just can't. It's just gross. There's a slight sweet pear flavor to it right before that hops kicks you in the throat. I don't want to drink anymore. I'm very sorry to all you celiacs and people with wheat allergies. This isn't right for anybody. The fact that all this gluten-free stuff is so expensive, like this was $3 something for the can, for it to just be so gross, saddens me. I have a lot of friends that come over who can't drink my beer or anything like that because they are gluten-free. Well, because they are celiacs, and I feel bad for them. And I try to buy stuff that they'll like. But there's no way in hell I would want to drink this. I would rather go without a beer for the rest of my life than to have to drink this stuff. There are a lot of gluten-free alcoholic beverages or beers out there for me to try. I know that Bud is actually a gluten-free beer because it's made with rice flour. I know a lot of American beers are made with rice flour, so they're gluten-free. This stuff is made without even rice flour. It's made with all the weird chemicals and stuff. I mean, how is it that a specialty product can get that expensive when it doesn't cost all that much more to make? For instance, myself. If I need a new white cane, I haven't used a white cane in a very long time, but if I need a new white cane, it's like $40. It's a piece of aluminum with white and red reflective tape wrapped around it. And that's $40 for a blind guy to walk around with. These gluten-free people, if they need bread, they have to go buy gluten-free flax bread, which is pretty gross. But I mean, they're going to buy that for $8 a loaf. $8 a loaf. And then you're going to sell them this shit? This is shit. I don't know who would want to drink this. I don't know how Nickel Brook thought this would be great. The guy at the LCBO asked me to tell him what I thought of it. Next time I see him, I'm going to tell him it was the worst shit I've ever drank. It's just harsh. It's bitter. It leaves a weird, dirty, bitter sensation in your mouth. It's just not right. And I really feel for you gluten-free people. I really, really, really do. I'm very sorry for you having to drink this stuff. I don't even want to finish it. It's like a 0.5 out of 10. I would much rather even drink Dragon Stout than this. I've heard that it's... I don't know. I've heard lots of things about gluten-free beers, about them all being disgusting, and I'm worried now. I want to try others, but I'm worried. I don't want to pay the big money for this. I'd rather... It's not even worth talking about anymore. 0.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching the Albino Rhino beer review. Good beer drinking to you. Hopefully if you're going for a beer alternative, you find a better alcoholic beverage than this. I'm going to try and chug it. The reason I'm sitting over here is I was scared of it. And if I spew, at least I just spew on a street sign. Anyway, wish yourselves a very good night. Good beer drinking to you. Bye.